France has hit its highest recorded temperature, 45.9 degrees Celsius, amid a heatwave in Europe that has claimed several lives. The government in Paris has issued a health warning saying that everyone is at risk. The new record was measured in the southern town of Galargues-le-Monteux. The record for France's highest temperature was broken 4 times today. Across Europe, Germany, Poland and the Czech Republic have all recorded their highest ever June temperatures, as Lucy Williamson reports.
Spain's northern forests carry a message from this heatwave, that the line between carelessness and catastrophe is very thin. The words of a local official watching emergency crews outpaced by forest fires. All this sparked by farming waste left to heat in the scorching sun. France today was told to expect record-breaking temperatures, with some areas given unprecedented red alerts. Carpentras near Avignon was the first to feel it, 44.3 degrees, followed quickly by an even higher peak, almost 46 degrees recorded just to the west, the hottest France has ever been.
I just stay at home with the fan on and the windows closed.
There are fewer people. At 11 in the morning, there's nobody about.
The last time France broke temperature records more than a decade ago, it was August. What makes this heat wave unusual is not just the high temperatures, it's how early it's come.
Le coup de chaleur et la déshydratation.
The Health Ministry has published a video showing people how to keep cool. The Prime Minister has asked for safety announcements on trains in both French and English. But some accuse the government of acting like a nanny state. And despite the discomfort, these few days of hot weather aren't expected to spark the kind of health crisis France has seen in the past. What they have sparked is a show of state vigilance, and perhaps also of its citizens' famed sang-froid. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Paris.
Europe's crippling heat wave broke new records this afternoon as temperatures in France climbed to their highest ever. For the first time, it passed 45 degrees Celsius. That's a searing 114 degrees Fahrenheit. In Spain, the temperatures were slightly lower, but daily life has all but stopped, with many across the continent heeding warnings to stay indoors.
The worst fires in Catalonia for 2 decades, fueled by some of the highest temperatures ever recorded. Sun and a plume of hot air from the Sahara, pushing thermometers into the 40s in Europe in June. These fires are believed to have been started by a heap of chicken manure getting so hot it spontaneously combusted. Tens of thousands of acres of woodland have been lost. In the cities nearby, it is as hot and almost as dangerous. Girona in Catalonia was a furnace, recording an official temperature today of 43 Celsius, though in the most built-up areas where concrete and tarmac absorb the heat, one reading was as high as 46. The most visible effect was deserted streets and shuttered houses, as tourists and residents alike abandoned the city's familiar cafe culture and retreated indoors. In temperatures like these, opening the windows only makes a home hotter. The breeze, if there is one, is more like a hairdryer.
Even in the cool of the evening, it's not really cool at all with the sun almost down. It's still close to 40 degrees. People are beginning slowly to emerge back outdoors again. But all day the real concern has been for the elderly and the frail. In homes without air conditioning, these conditions can be deadly for people who can't help themselves.
Those lucky enough to be cared for in air-conditioned homes are fine, those stuck indoors. But across the city there's been an effort by charities and local officials to ensure no one's been overlooked. Older people especially, this nurse told me, are unaware of what it is to be hydrated. It's not the heat so much that's dangerous, but the risk of dehydration. As Catalans finally ventured out this evening to a street beer festival, there was considerable concern at what all this might mean.
So this is obviously good for the beer trade, but what do you think for the planet?
No, for the planet it's really bad for sure. Every year I'm more worried about, because you can feel warmer every year. It's like crazy.
It's like a little bit every year we are taking more and more temperature growing.
I'm very interested into climate change, so I guess these are the first signs, and yeah, we're screwed.
And after a few days of temperatures like this, whether or not it's a pointer to what's to come, who can blame them for worrying? James Mates, News at 10, northeastern Spain.